not complicated. What they want to know is if you are given the directive, an executive order, to disarm the people of your county, and nobody thinks that you will. But the question is, they want you, and if Bizzle was here too, they just simply want you to say, that is absolutely unconstitutional, and we are not going to do that. Is that what you want to hear?
The question is, if he gives an executive order telling us to go to pick up your guns, no, we will not go pick up your guns on an executive order. We said that from the beginning. We said that from the beginning. And I'm sorry, this little lady right here.
Did they take an oath also to protect and defend the Constitution from threats, foreign and domestic?
I'm sorry, ma'am, I couldn't.
She's asking if you take an oath to defend the Constitution
Right.
as a sheriff.
Foreign and
domestic.
If you take an oath,
No, it's not.
Your oath is the same as the military. We took an oath as veterans to protect this country from all enemies, foreign and domestic. On the sheriff's oath, what was your oath?
It's the same thing, John.
You guys did the same type of
Same
law.
thing.
I'm pretty sure
It's the same one.
If they don't know, how can they defend it?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't see anything about that. It says support the Constitution of the United States in our oath. I'm glad John had it, because I don't go around reading my oath. I'm just glad to have it. But folks, I don't know how many times I can tell you, but I think everybody's worried about these executive orders. That's not going to happen with local law enforcement. Federal, yes, they may try to do something. But that's when we, the people, go to our congressmen, our senators, and get the thing like it's supposed to be. I don't know how many times, I mean, I don't know how to explain it to you, but, you know, we've got to do what it says, but it's got to go through the Constitution. It's got to go to the Supreme Court to be a law before we can do it legally. And we're not going to take a chance on losing our sheriff's license for that. Yes, sir, you haven't asked one.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people are also knowing what's going on and what went on within the last few days in the state of New York. Everyone's familiar with what went on in the state of New York. And there are friends of ours that are up there right now that a year from today are going to be considered criminals of the state if they have any of their existing weapons with clips larger than 7. Now, I don't care one way or another, that is taking weapons away. That's infringing upon something that the Second Amendment wasn't intended to give us rights that we didn't already have as a creation, as they already know. It was intended to protect tyrannical government from taking the right away. And so I think that's what's losing its emphasis, is that we're not looking to necessarily get rights because we already have them. We're looking to know that when laws are passed in states such as New York that are completely against the supreme law of the land, that the state's law does not override what we are inherently given. Is that what people are looking for as well?
Yes.
This is already precedent that's been set in New York. You can't say that they're not going to try to take your guns because they just passed it. They just got signed into law in the state of New York.
And 12 more states are also
people are already going to be having their guns taken away or be made criminals by the state a year from today in New York because of that.
That was done without due process.
Right.
That is the government that done that. You know, they passed that law. And again, we've emphasized. That's why it's important for you folks to make sure you stay in contact with your legislative bodies. You know, that law was passed. I heard it and saw it. And you're right. Even today, we don't know what the possession will make any difference. I don't know. We can't take time to digest all that. All I can tell you is, like Sheriff Harrison and Sheriff Jones, I don't see any sheriff going house to house taking weapons. Folks, there's more people here than I got deputies, I can tell you that. I got a population of 122, 130,000. We got 84 deputies. I don't believe I can do that.
we got your back.
Again, let me say thank you. I think he's telling me to wrap it up, but thank you so much for what you're doing. I mean, I can't say enough. I just want you to stay involved. If I don't answer this guy's question, I won't, let him answer that question.
I just want to say, it took a lot of courage for you three guys to be here tonight in the midst of the...
Yeah.
People scared to death that we're going to lose our rights, and you guys were willing to walk right into the middle of what you knew wasn't going to be an over-friendly meeting. So first,
No, I told him it wasn't gonna be but about 60 people here.
Well, let me tell you, when Joe called me, I told him I'd be there. I didn't know when we could work it out. I'm not gonna run and hide, folks. You didn't, those of you in Wake County didn't elect me to run and hide, and I can tell you, I'm not gonna run and hide.
Need more sheriffs like that.
all we're talking about here tonight is the Second Amendment,
Yeah.
and I'm going to haul off and die if one more person talks about my Second Amendment rights. I don't have a Second Amendment right. I got a God-given right that's protected by the Second Amendment.
Right, Sheriff.
We've all got to get that thought straight in our minds. That's right.
One thing about the Second Amendment, we missed altogether, and that's what? A well-regulated militia.
Right.
I'm not one to be going to extremes, but that is part of the Second Amendment right. We do have militia people here tonight. Since this has happened, since the elections in November 6th, the militias have quadrupled in size in the United States. Why? It's because exactly of, what's happening.
What he's saying is the militia has doubled in size. Let me tell you, us guys want good guys on our side. As he said, we can't go to every house. We can't do everything in this county. I mean, I've got almost 1 million people with 357 deputies. It's good to know. And I can tell you, I got shot in 1972. I love to have some good guys on my side during that time. So I understand where you're coming from. And stay involved. That's all I can tell you to do is just stay involved. Look at the elected people that you're electing, including me. And I mean, I'll be first to tell you if I'm not doing right, let me know. I answer my phone. I answer my email. Some of them I hadn't had a chance to the last week because of working that double homicide. But let me tell you folks, that's the only way you're going to get something done, is stay on top of it. And there's a lot of things I can say, but he's looking at me, so let's go.